What up, Gripsters? Evan here to do the September review and October plans. Sorry for the long hiatus. I had an extremely intense month with WCoop and making the videos and just everything, and I was drained, and I just needed a little bit of time to chill and get myself back together. So, funny thing about goals, if at first you don't succeed, try again. The classic axiom, right? It's important to not give up and to not lose sight of what you set out to do and to continue to make the effort to try to get that done, because even if you don't come through the first time, if you keep trying and you keep going with the process, it's going to get you where you want to go. Eventually you're going to get those results. For anyone who's been a long-time follower of the Grips Poker Training Project, you know that last month I came up real short on my poker goals. I wanted to play 3 days a week. I played 2.5. I wanted to make 20K. I made like 5. And I wanted final table a flagship event. Just didn't happen. Well, this month I kept doing those same things that got me, that I thought would get me those goals, and boom, I got it done. I had a crazy weekend where I won 2 tournaments in the same day, and final table flagship event Sunday 6 Max on Stars, and I almost won the 888 major too. I played with 20 people left. I was in second place and played a flip, queens against ace king against third place, where whoever won the flip would have double what the current chip leader had. And he hit me on the river, so I ended up going out 20th in that tourney, but like I almost had 40K, 50K weekend. It was insane. So WCoop's over. I'm a little sad because it was really fun hanging out with Greg Merson and Tony Gregg and Christian Harder and Calvin Anderson and all those other wizards. But I'm also pretty relieved because WCoop took me a little bit by surprise and took a lot more out of me than I expected. The higher prize pools put a lot more pressure on. The need to grind like all these long days and these extended hours because of the tournament structures was really draining. It meant a lot of time in the computer chair, a lot of time just sitting there clicking, not taking care of my body. But we had a lot of fun. I learned a ton, and I played better than ever. Y'all remember the goal from last month? Play like a champion. Got that done. Also, a little bonus, somehow, despite it being the most stressful time of the year, I threw this on my goal list about a week into the month, and I was able to quit smoking, which is probably my top achievement. Despite all the money made, showing myself that I was able to do that really trumps it all. And just to ensure that it happens, I made a $500 bet with Cal 42688. So that's lasting for 3 months. It's money in the bank. The important thing is I already made the decision to quit, so this money is just a little icing on a cake just to keep me in line. But if I just made the bet and that was my reason to do it, I think I'd be a lot less likely to get it done. Anyway, friends are gone, and so stress is gone. I can just focus on myself, focus on you guys, focus on the site. And so I'm going to go through the goals from last month. You will notice that there are already check marks and X's on this. That's because I recorded this video and then found out that XSplit requires me to upgrade so that I can have audio on my locally recorded things. So this is the second installment of a 30-minute recording. But it's all good. It's all good. For myself, for you guys, it's worth it. So, personal goals. Play 3 times a week. Got it done. A couple times 4 days a week. I found that like 3 days a week is doable for me, but 3 days in a row was a little tough, but I did it. Watched 20 hours of video I didn't do, but I did sweat my friends while they played and talked with them, which I think is more beneficial than just watching videos. You got that 2-way interaction, which is so much better than just a 1-way kind of static interaction. The other thing is I tried to watch some videos, and I found a lot of them to be really dry and really boring, and I just couldn't get into them. And that's something that's really important. If you want to learn poker and videos are going to be like your primary training method, it's important to find an instructor that you enjoy listening to, that you're excited about, that you relate to. Because if you aren't engaged after those first 3 to 5 minutes, you're going to probably tune out. Even if it's not actually physically tune out, you're going to mentally tune out from the video early on. And you're going to miss so much of the information that's out there. So if you are not able to absorb that information because you're not engaged, it's important to find another person to learn from. There are lots of instructors out there. You got to find the one that works for you. Just because someone's a great player doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be the best instructor for you, and everyone's going to have a different favorite instructor. Well, not everyone, but you know what I mean. If you're engaged and you're enjoying the presentation and you're like all about everything that's going on, and you're having fun, and you're excited, you're so much more likely to absorb that information and take it in and process it and really get the max benefit from watching. Okay, so make 12 hours of video. I was on pace, but after the second last weekend of WCUB, I was just like, man, I just don't have anything left. I just need a break. So I had one more tournament series planned. I apologize I didn't get it up. Try to put it up this month. It's $3 rebuy. So 9 hours of 12. I give myself 2/3. Personal goals. Exercise 4 days a week. Accomplished. I was doing some yoga, some weight training, some dancing, and some swimming and some cardio. And they're all great workouts, different kinds of workouts. Challenges my body in different ways, which challenges my mind in different ways. And the more variety you have in your day-to-day, the better. It's going to challenge your brain, and it's going to make it stronger, and it's just good to mix it up. Stretching 6 days a week, I did not do, and I'm really feeling the effects of that. I got like tightness here, here, and here, in my legs, and in my butt, and in my feet. Like I'm just like tight all over. From sitting in the chair all day, not great posture, core. It's not activated, so my body's getting weaker rather than getting stronger. And also from dealing with so many people. Entertaining people can be a stressful thing. I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that. I wanted to plan activities and make sure everyone had a good time and wasn't just bored. We can only focus on the grind support to have that balance. And lastly, the buy-ins were bigger. So the money was bigger and the excitement was bigger, and therefore every hand, it's like tension, right? Tightening up. And when you're looking at 8-hour days where I'm playing 4 to 16 tables, depending on like what time of the day it is, and every decision gets more and more magnified, like that's a lot of tension building up. And for 3 days in a row with no release, that's a lot of tension building up. And without the stretching and massages and that stuff, like I'm a whole ball of stress. So I didn't get to stretch 6 days a week, but I'm almost glad that I didn't, because I realized the importance of that tension release, and that's really big for this month's goals. Brain games 7 days a week. Well, you can see that I pretty much got that done. It says 23 days in the last 4 weeks, but that's because this week just started and those boxes are going to get filled no problem. I missed 1 day of brain games the whole month, and I was really pissed because, well, I broke a 26-day training streak. They give you these little fireballs. So if any of you guys are on Lumosity and you want to see how you fare, these are my scores. My BPI is steady going up. I'm trying to work on my speed, and I'm really feeling the benefits. I'm thinking clear. I'm doing better, and that could also be caused by the fact that I've been meditating twice a day. Gave myself a check mark there. Out of 60 possible sessions in the 30-day month, I did 58, so it's pretty good. And I really think all these things that I focused on, just so you can see them, the poker and the personal, because they're very important, really paid off. Because if I hadn't done those and I hadn't been in like that focused mind state that I needed to be, I don't think I could have booked those wins and had that crazy day. I was much calmer. I was much more focused. I was able to deal with adversity. For example, in the 888 tournament, I got 2 outed on the final table with like 8 players left and left with 5 big blinds, and I held on and I came back. I didn't go on tilt. I didn't need to give in to cravings, cigarettes, or anything like that. I was just able to see what was important and do that. So happy with all of it. Wish I could have got the stretching in, but hey, there's always next month. I'm really happy with how it went. So as for the team, immediate apologies. I came up a little short, and that was because, there was the Grips team to take care of, and there was the W Coop team to take care of. I had to show my friends a good time, make sure they were comfortable, make sure things were taken care of. So that took away from my ability to focus on the site. Connect via email, fail. But I do see you guys are signing up for the mailing list, and I promise you will be happy you did, because there's going to be a lot of cool stuff coming when the site's ready. Hope in 2 weeks, but just to be safe, let's say it might be a month. Things take longer than expected. Step up video quality. Got that done. At least in my opinion, I did. If you don't agree, please let me know. We covered some really great tournaments, and I'm looking forward, though, to getting back to the other formats, because I feel Cash Game players got left out a little bit, and I want to make sure that everyone's taken care of. Not just my tourney guys, not just my guys who want to work on their mind state, but everyone. I want everyone to be taken care of. So, Star Profit free rolls, we got it done. We did 4 free rolls on Bovada, 4 on Titan, and turnouts were good. About 30 players on the Titan free rolls and 100 on the Bovada ones. I can't guarantee they're going to continue, though, because for the free rolls, the sites put up the money for it. Well, I put up the money on Bovada, Titan put up the money on their free rolls. And their hope was that people would like the software, take advantage of that deposit bonus that I got specially for you guys. Deposit $50, get $30 free instantly, and try out the site for real money. And unfortunately, the numbers were a little bit lower than they expected for who would try it for real money. So for the $400 given that they gave us, they're hoping for a little more. Now this can be fixed. I've put a link below in the description if you want to, show your support for the project, whether you want to play the free rolls or not. Support the community, make sure that everyone else gets more free rolls, or potentially get bigger free rolls. Just use that link below, open an account, deposit $50, and get your free 30. Even if you don't want to grind it, play your free $30, then cash out. I don't care. Thing is, these poker sites are willing to give us free shit if we're able to show them that our community is a strong one, that we're valuable customers, that we're real money players, that we're more than just free rollers. And obviously, some of you guys are free rollers, you're building it up, and that's cool. But for anyone who's not, I would appreciate it if you could, just make that deposit to show your support and to help out the cause, both for me and for everyone who's part of the community. It's really not much, even if you only want to play a few MTTs. I'm not asking you to switch your main site from Stars to Titan. I'm just asking you to give it a shot and support us. It'll give us the opportunity to continue these free rolls and possibly get even bigger free rolls in the future. If your issue is that you have money on Stars and you have no way to deposit, I am more than happy to swap you money on Skrill for money on Stars. You'll also get $10 free from Skrill, 20% instant deposit bonus or whatever if you sign up a new account below. And I'm more than happy to do that swap just to, facilitate the team getting help. Only condition would be that, you guys send first, because I like to think I'm probably more trustworthy than the random YouTuber who's passing by. But I have no problem swapping you 50 for 50, 100 for 100, whatever you guys want. I'm more than happy to do it. Just connect via email. Let me know your Stars name and the Skrill account so that I can link it up. Anyway. And then finally, get 20K subscribers. Well, you know what? I didn't get it, but I don't care. This is the first goal that I failed on that I just don't really care about too much. See, I used to care about my subscriber count. Seeing it go up would make me feel good. The more subs I had, the better I felt. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm awesome. I got 10K subs, I got 15K subs, and I would try to get my view count to go up too. But I realized it's not about quantity, it's about quality. And whether I have 100K subscribers or 100 subscribers or 10, it doesn't matter. I don't need that number to go up to make me feel good. All I need to know is that I'm helping people out. During one of my meditation sessions, when it was coming up to my birthday, I'm like, man, I'm not going to hit the 20K. It clicked. As long as I'm adding benefit to people's lives, making things a little bit easier, it doesn't matter how many people I'm helping. The people who want this sort of stuff, this sort of teaching, will find their way here. And if the teaching's better, more people will probably come. It's like, I'm happy helping whoever. Whether it's 100 people, 10,000 people, 100,000 people, it doesn't matter to me as long as someone is benefiting from it. And yeah, so I'm very happy because I've been getting the feedback. I've seen that people are getting results, and the people who want this material, the people that need this material, are getting it and finding benefit. That's all that matters. So I'm in no rush to get subscribers. If they come, they come, and if they don't, whatever. I'm going to, set goals that allow me to improve myself and therefore improve the content and allow me to make better, more helpful content. That's why I'm going to cover more bases this month. I really focused on one thing last month, which was tournaments, and now I want to come back to focusing on everything to make a well-rounded training program so that you guys can not just be better poker players, but also just be better people. Because, the two go together, and it's good. Anyway, let's talk about October's goals, since September is but a distant memory. October's goals are a lot simpler. They're a lot shorter because I found that I was doing too much last month. I was burning myself out, and it's something you got to be careful with is burnout. Make sure you take the time to relax. Make sure you take the time to do things for yourself and not just give everything to other people or everything to work. It's important to spend some time with you too, because you are the most important person in your life. So these are October's goals. See, it's even on smaller paper. It's more compact. And I noticed in September that basically a great predictor of how my day is going to go is how my day starts. So the days that I missed my brain training and missed my meditation were days I was recovering from Sunday. I slept in, I didn't eat well, and the day just compounded bad decisions, or not optimal decisions. So the most important thing I'm going to do this month is start every day right. Get the spirit going with some meditation. Get the engine going with a good breakfast shake because we need fuel to perform. Warm up the body at the gym, but not kill myself. Just get the muscle system activated, come back and do my Lumosity, get the brain system activated, and then I want to be inspired. I need to get some passion, get some drive to want to achieve, to want to create, to want to succeed or whatever. So I spent a lot of time on YouTube, and I found lots of people inspire me. I told you guys about Eric Thomas last month. But I want to hear what you guys have to say, because there's so much stuff out there that I don't know about that you guys probably know about that I would probably love to see and love to benefit from. So if you have a favorite 5, 10, or 15-minute video about someone inspirational or something cool, please send me an email, evan@grips.com, with a link to that video, and every day of the month I'm going to check one out. No music, please. I just want like videos, cool stuff. So I would really appreciate anything you guys can send my way. I want to watch greatness in all forms, and there are so many forms that I just don't even know exist. But you guys, with your unique passions and your unique interests, have them and know where they are. Share them. Inspire me. So that's going to set me up. I think if I do that, everything else is just going to fall into place. And I would encourage you guys to have a great morning regimen as well. But just so I still have focus weekly, I'm going to try to exercise intensely 3 times a week. I want to strengthen my body so that I can handle sitting in the chair because my core is strong and able to spend the time in that posture. If your body breaks down during a session, your mind is going to be the next thing to follow. You're going to be making poor decisions from that. So I really know the importance of having a strong core. So that's why exercise is going to be important. Also, based on the tension buildup that comes from just day-to-day living, I'm going to make an effort to release that tension at least 7 times a week, maybe 14 times a week. The lack of stretching killed me last month, and I never want to feel like that again. I want to feel loose. I want to feel free. I want to feel calm and at ease. Because if the body's in pain, it's going to affect your thought process. It's going to affect the decisions, and I want to be making the right decisions because I want to have a clear head, which would involve having a clear body. Also, releasing the tension is great because it just allows the oxygen to flow better, like throughout the system. And oxygen is important to muscle function, brain function, so the better that's going to flow, the smoother everything is going to operate. It's all about just fine-tuning that machine. Also, I found that the tournaments really did it to me. Sitting on a chair and being under high-pressure situations puts a ton of stress on my body. There's so much of it, and cleansing it out is going to be so important. That's why this month, beyond just exercise and release, I'm really going to focus on my health. Eating well, getting enough sleep, exercising, taking the time to stretch, get massages, do everything to relax the body and the mind and maintain a balance. It's important to not just do. It's important to chill sometimes too. The good news is, though, despite the fact that I'm not really focusing on playing poker this month, I'm still focusing on winning the Aussie Millions. It's 3 months till Australia. This whole exercise plan is so that I'll be prepared for those long days and those long nights and those long sessions without feeling pain. I want to perform at the highest level, but I need to be in the right mindset, and I need to still be in tune with poker. So I'm going to be working real hard on the Grips Poker Training Project, and the big thing is going to be quality over quantity. Because I want every minute that you spend watching a Grips Poker Training video to be a minute that was well spent, well invested. I noticed on the days that I was feeling tired, but I still was like, I gotta make a video, that the quality really dropped off, and even in some of the comments, you guys let me know it was slipping a bit. And I apologize for that. I was trying to meet a quota and getting that quantity out to you guys so you guys have something to watch every day, but it's not about that. It's about it being good quality and time well spent. I don't ever want to waste your guys' time, so I'm going to focus on making quality videos, 3 of them per week. If I'm feeling in the zone, maybe I'll make more, but I'm going to aim to do 3 a week, and it's going to be a mix of get me stacking, tournament review, cash game reviews, maybe some live sessions, a little mix of everything so that everyone's taken care of. Let's see. What else do we got? Also, since I'm going to have a bit more free time, because I'm not just like working my ass off, grinding all day, every day, I am going to put the offer on the table for private coaching. If you're interested in booking some sessions, I will be doing them for $300 an hour with a discount if you intend to book multiple sessions. If you're interested in that, please send an email to evan@grips.com titled coaching. Obviously, if that price seems too high to you, it makes perfect sense. It's a lot of money. Just keep watching the channel, keep watching the videos, and eventually you would get to a point where maybe you can afford it, or maybe you could afford a different coach. One-on-one coaching is necessary for like really fine-tuning your game, but when you're just like starting out or like progressing through the intermediate stages, just watching content, reading books, doing forums is going to be perfectly enough to get you covered. And when the website's ready, we will have a forum, so that's going to be real cool as well. Also, it will be a limited number of sessions because, well, as I said, sitting on the chair really does my body in, and I can't be spending all day sitting in my computer chair anti-working out. So if there's a huge amount of interest, I won't be able to accept everyone, but I think at that price, it should be a reasonable amount of requests. But maybe you guys will surprise me. Anyway, I have one other thing I'd like to share. YouTube. You know how they have like those videos that are recommended for you? It's like, man, YouTube knows what I'm watching, and they're like, you should watch this. Sometimes they're really on point. This month I was like, I really need to focus on my fitness and my health and getting into shape, but at the same time I want to like do my thing on YouTube, and YouTube was like, maybe you need this guy, Elliot Hulse, who is a strongman, strength coach, really just all around smart dude, really like inspired, cool, chilled out dude. He's big into spirituality, he's big into fitness, he's big on self-improvement, self-development. So if you're into any of those things, I would really encourage you to check out his channel. He's also got one called Strength Camp if you're more onto the fitness side of things. But he's a real Real cool dude, drops some real good knowledge. And I think if you're watching me, you're probably going to enjoy watching him as well. He's going to be kind of my personal trainer for the month, leading me through what I need to learn to, get the body that I want so that I can perform at that champion level. And also, a random fun fact, I'm going to look into some hypnosis techniques because I found out that that's what a lot of some of the world's best athletes have done, including Michael Phelps. It's very important for developing that mindset to deal with high pressure situations so they just kind of don't seem so stressful. Anyway, that's about it. In terms of my poker plans, I have a live 1K tournament that I'm playing on October 8th, and that's it. I'll play sessions online when I feel like it, be it weekends, weekdays, whatever, but I'm not going to make that the focus. I don't want to feel like I have to play. I'm just going to focus on strengthening the system and being as sharp as possible physically and mentally, and then when I feel like I'm in the zone, I'll hit the tables, and otherwise I will just be working on me and working on these videos so that I can help you work on you. And one little bonus that I like to add is that I will be reviewing one of my own tournaments, so let me know which one you like to see. There are, of course, these ones here, as well as a $25 Hyper Turbo win on PokerStars for about $3K, and I also won a 55 freeze out last month for $3K that I would be happy to review. So 1 vote per person, please. Go in the comments, and whichever one I see repeating itself over and over and over will be the one that I decide to review. And, thanks for watching as always. Real pumped to be back on track with the Grips Poker Training Bootcamp. We're going to take y'all games to the next level this month, getting stacking. And if you are someone who has money online or the ability to get money online, please support the project. Please, open an account below Titan Poker, make that $50 deposit or more, try out the software. If you like it, stay. And if you don't like it, just cash right out. Really appreciate it. Looking forward to everything that's coming this month, and 3 months till Australia. Time to put this goal list where it belongs. Top bulletin board, so I can see that shit every day. Keep my eyes on the prize, my mind on track, focus where it needs to be. It's been Evan for Grips.com saying happy stacking, and peace out.